the community, and then also I'm additionally the field training supervisor, so I oversee all of our new hires. Our new hires are through a 17-week field training program, so during that 17 weeks they're under my supervision.
All right. As for me, I'm an artist, if you could not tell.
I can.
But is it hard to become Is it hard to be a police officer for newcomers?
Yeah, you know, the climate's changed. There's more restrictions as far as what we're able to do. Laws change and everything's become a little bit more difficult, as you could say, but it's still rewarding. It's still a great career.
Yeah. Is it good for Gen Zers or something like that?
Well, you know, we have some young guys that just started. I mean, that'd be more of a question. Give them a few months and see how they like it. But I'm not a Gen Zer, so I can't answer that question for those guys.
All right. Thank you for that. Thank you for the honesty.
Yeah.
What is the hardest part of this job as a new police officer?
I think, you know, obviously establishing when you become a police officer, your friends change a lot. There's a different part of your life that you kind of leave behind. Your friends become your friends. Police officers are a lot like family. So this place is like a family to me. So a lot of my friends are coworkers. I still have a lot of outside friends, but the hardest part is being able to adapt and being able to obviously withhold the law when you have, you know, people that you may bump into on the road that you can relate to or that you've had friendship with in the past that aren't honest friends anymore. So that's probably the toughest part, I think.
All right. Have you ever encountered a very demanding person?
Yeah, I mean, I've been through different scenarios with people that, you know, don't really like the police or want you to do something that you're not capable of. And in some instances, you know, it's just, you got to maintain your professionalism at all times. That's what we preach to our new guys. Obviously, you're constantly under the scrutiny of the media, the citizens, you know, and the people you serve. So,
all right. What's the difference between a commissioner or chief and a captain?
So our structure here, we actually have a chief who is he's in charge of the police department. Our number 2 is our deputy chief. He's a chief, but he's the number 2. And then we do not have captains here as far as rank goes. We have a lieutenant. So there's a lieutenant that oversees the whole patrol division. That's Lieutenant Lyles here. And then Lieutenant Hammerly is our lieutenant. He oversees all of the detective bureau. So he's more on the investigation end and she's on the patrol end. But the difference is obviously they're you know, what they do for work. The direct supervision and the chiefs per se are more, you know, the politicians of the police department.
So how do you help the community build a community within the city of Lincoln Park?
Well, that's a great question, and we're out in the community all the time. We just actually did an autism awareness T-shirt that we're donating. I think it'll be almost $1,000 back to Mixter. We do the backpack giveaway, Cops Care, Shop with a Hero, Shop with a Cop, Shop with a Hero now because we include the fire department. If you see us, we'll be out at McPolice Night. We do every couple nights with our partnership with local McDonald's. We do a backpack giveaway in the summer. We try to provide you know, as many backpacks as we can, permitted, obviously budget, and we do some fundraising stuff. Our biggest fundraiser right now is our golf outing coming up in July. It affords us the opportunity to get out, and I think we participated in almost 8 trunk or treats last year at different schools around the community. And you know, obviously candy's not cheap, so it becomes a budget thing. But like I said, our golf outing provides us with funds to do a lot of that stuff. But try to get out in the community all the time. That's the biggest thing.
All right, that sounds fair. So,
is Aiden. Thank you for joining us today.
Well, thanks for having me, Aiden.
So when people push the emergency buttons at stores, what happens?
Then stop there. Like if they shouldn't have pushed it. And
Oh, like pulling a fire alarm or something like that. Yeah, I mean, obviously, we get notified and we respond. Usually, false calls for medical aren't taken very lightly because it's a waste of police resources, and usually you got to wake the firefighters up and get them out of bed to get out there. So.
Well,
Will the police officer come and take them to jail?
Well, I mean, obviously, I don't know that you'd go to jail for falsely pulling a medical or a fire alarm or something along that sort. But you could be charged criminally, and obviously the court could fine you and hold you responsible for the fees and the money that you wasted, the resources to have a bunch of police out there for non-emergencies.
Do you have any last words before we say goodbye?
No, I just appreciate you guys coming out and spending some time with us, and hopefully we can do this again sometime in the near future.